Listen, what you hate is what you will soon become. And I had to have this conversation with myself this morning. I was seeing some people do some certain things, and I was just like, bro, like, why the fuck do they act like that? Why do they walk around with this ego as if they can't speak to people or they're better and this and that? And then I thought, well, damn, the moment I start hating is the moment I start acting just like them. Now, you don't have to like anything. You don't have to, if somebody's doing something to you, you don't have to like that. If somebody's acting a certain way, you don't have to like that. But don't start acting just like them, though. See, when you start to hate it, there's something that you want from them. There's something that you're trying to be that's just like them. For example, this morning, I opened the door for some lady. She didn't say thank you. It's so small, but yet I thought about it. It's not the first time it happened either. I mean, that's gonna happen. You open the door for people, you're nice, they're not gonna say thank you. Okay, who gives a fuck? But anyways, going back to it, she didn't say thank you, but I learned a lesson from it. And, you know, that's been about the 10th or to anywhere from 10 to 15 times I've held the door open for somebody random, they won't say thank you. And I was starting to get irritated. I was starting to really hate the fact that this lady didn't say thank you. But then my dumbass looked in the mirror and said, well, if you're gonna hate the fact that someone didn't say thank you to you, you're probably gonna start acting like them pretty soon. And it's just something about that that's just so small, it bothered me. It bothered me. And I realized that person was probably miserable, probably wasn't having a good day. I let one of their small actions irritate me for a little bit of my day. And I was starting to operate the same way they were. Out of anger, out of selfishness, out of being ungrateful. So it's true. What you hate, you will soon become. Really, really, man. If you're gonna sit there and down people instead of encourage people, you're gonna become just like those people. You are. And it's easier to sit there and talk about someone. It is. It's easier to do that. But what you don't realize is that you are falling into a fucking trap. And that trap is going to be hard to get out of if you don't change that shit right now, bro. Don't sit there and just hate on people just for the sake of hating on people. Now, shit's going to bother you. People are going to do shit that you don't like. But you have to practice emotional intelligence and being patient. If you're not patient, you will not have answers. When you're impatient, you lose the battle. When you don't have patience, you don't have faith. When you don't have patience, you don't have faith. And that's what people don't tell you. I have faith. I'm aligned with my purpose. I'm aligned with what God wants me to be. So I must exercise patience. I must. Rather, it's patience in your anger, patience with success, patience with waiting on answers from people. You know, the way I grew up, the patience thing wasn't really taught because it was very emotional, very driven. The way things were, it was very aggressive. And I'm not talking bad about anyone because I'm thankful for my upbringing. I'm thankful for my parents. But I wasn't taught to be patient. And guess what? I'm not blaming it on anyone. It's Bryson's fault that Bryson's not patient. Please understand that. It's Humble Beast's fault that he's not patient. Everything that happens in your life is your fault. Your fault. No one else's. Okay? But you have to understand that when you're not patient, you are going to force yourself to go to places, do things that you don't want to do, fight through shit that you don't have to fight through, all because you couldn't wait. You couldn't wait for that answer. You couldn't wait for that yes. You couldn't wait for that no, and you fucked up. So what you hate, you will soon become, my dog. That is what will happen to you. You know, just imagine if you sit there, you see someone that's fat. Now, being fat's not a good thing. It's not. I was fat, 310 pounds to 250, still overweight. Yes, I have veins. Yes, I have muscle, but still overweight. And I will take accountability every single time because I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck to sit here and be insecure and lie. But anyways, getting back to it, let's say you see someone that was fat every single day and all you did was hate on them. You never decided to encourage that motherfucker. You just hated on that motherfucker. Just imagine, eventually, you're gonna be like, oh fuck, now I have an eating disorder. Now because all I'm doing is talking about what this person is doing, but I'm not focused on what the fuck I'm doing. You think you can have that extra little treat because you're 150, 180, 190, and this person's 300. But every day you keep stacking those treats on top of treats, motherfucker, you done gained 30 pounds or you've done lost 30 pounds because you're too scared to eat because you're gonna get fat. So when you talk about people, talk to people in a good fucking way. Encourage people in a positive way. Say, hey man, I love you to death, bro. I want you to take care of your health. Let's start getting into the gym. Let's start focusing on nutrition. But people forget about that. It's like people can only point out negative shit because that's what they are. People will only hate on shit because that's what they want to become or that's what they are. That's it. And it sounds crazy as fuck. It does. It sounds like, oh, well, I'm hating on it. Why would I want to become that? I know, bro. I know. But most people want to become what they hate on. And most people hate on what they gave up on. Words from Wes fucking Watson. They hate on what they gave up on. You see a jack dude coming out the gym and you decide to hate on him because he looks better than you? No, motherfucker, you gave up on that shit. That's why. That's why you're hating on it. You wish you were that. And it's okay to not be that. Because God doesn't want you to be born with everything that you want, but he doesn't want you to hate on it either. It makes me sick seeing people sitting there. Oh, look at him. He's this, look at that. When have you looked at yourself, you dumb motherfucker? Please, keep yourself accountable. You know how people hating on my videos all the time, but yet they still come watch them? Because it's something in my message that makes them want to click on my video and hear my words coming from God. That's what it is. And yet they need those words, but they want to hate on my positive videos. This channel isn't about drama. It's not about talking down on people, but guess what? It's something positive that they wish they had. That they fucking wish they had. That's why they click on those videos. That's why I'll see a hate comment or two. And guess what, bro? You will become what you hate, but I want you to remember something. On this process to the top, getting better, they're all gonna hate on you. And if you ain't got no haters, you ain't motherfucking popping. You ain't popping, bitch. And that's what it is. I fucking love this shit. I love every bit of it. I love the fact that I can be angry as fuck, mad as fuck, and still show up. I love the fact that I can be happy as fuck and motivated and still show up. I love the fact that my family member can be going through this and going through that, or I can have a death in the family and still show up because I'm so fucking aligned with my purpose. I won't let anybody take that shit away from me. And I don't care if I have $0 or I have $300,000 or $300 million. I show the fuck up because I'm aligned with my purpose. Stop hating on people. Stop calling people out. Only call them up and only encourage people. You know it's love. We never fucking miss. If you need help with self-development, hit me up on Instagram at HumbleBeastYT. If you don't have money to invest, you don't have time to invest, and you don't have efforts to invest, I can't help you. My one-on-one spots are about to fill up. Lock the fuck in. Let's get to work.